Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I hope again, anybody who is outward is nice and lovely, that you are enjoying time either with yourself or with your family. It is gorgeous here in Michigan. We are taking the family out for fishing time because it is just beautiful here. So I know that Thursday was crazy. We had tried a couple of times to get it started and it just seemed to keep unwinding. So, I am stubborn. That's where my daughter gets it. And I made sure that I was not going to let it stop me. And by the grace of Chantel, I drove to her place and we made it happen. And I'm really glad we did, because it seems like it was some, content that some people really resonated and people really needed to hear. And I'm really glad that we were able to actually make that happen. However, I do know that we were cut off short too. So there were definitely some things that I wanted to add on to it. And so I wanted to, kind of touch upon just a little bit of things, because again, I knew that we got cut short. I knew it was getting late. And I know a lot of people have been catching the replay. It's been going really well. So I'm super excited that the message has been spreading. This mission, it's more than just me. It's more than just mom, a mom trying to talk to other moms. It's a mom on a mission, and that mission is to spread messages and get real answers and make sure that people know that we are out there and we're trying to make change. And one of the things that we were talking about on Thursday was peace in your home. And I know that peace goes beyond just your home. There's a lot of us out there seeking peace just in our employers, in our government and in our country and in our world. And really, it's the same principles at home. Chantel kept telling people it starts with listening. When your kids are talking, or teaching your kids when you're talking to them, it starts with listening, not passive listening where you're just waiting. I'm going to quote Chantel here when I say, she says, listen to understand, not to respond. And I think that is so important for people to take with them. And I think that's a really good nugget of knowledge. That's one of the many that she dropped on Thursday, which was, listen to understand, not to respond. Okay? You need to, JFK says there's no more urgent task than peace. Okay, and it starts with listening. Okay, he says every thoughtful citizen wishes to bring peace. I had to write it down because I was like, and it should begin by looking inward, by examining our attitudes inward. Okay, and so I want you to do something. I want you to write in the chat or say it out loud, but I want you to say the change starts with me. Say the change starts with me. Because it does. The change starts with you, okay? We start inward, okay? Too many people think that it's impossible, it's unreal, and that's a dangerous and defeatist attitude, okay? We're dictated by global beliefs. People can't change. Racism is inevitable. Mankind is doomed, okay? And that's just not the truth. That's not the truth, okay? Because those bigger global beliefs, they're like limited beliefs, okay? Those things that you think can't happen because it's just too much or too big or it's beyond me, okay? Les Brown says if you don't program yourself, then life will program you. And right now, those limited beliefs, those global beliefs that change can't happen, those are warped views, okay? We've got fear, anger, frustration and unrest just rising right now. And it's all based on those generational curses. It's based on those limited beliefs that we have. You know what I mean? And it's our problems, quoting JFK again, our problems are man-made, okay? So they can be solved by man. We have the ability to make these changes, okay? And it starts with listening. And then it goes to communication. You need to communicate and you need to brainstorm, okay? So I want you to sit down, okay? Write down in your life right now, where do you see that things are unfair or unjust or where they're needing change? Is it with your kids? It is in the home, in school, at work, in the community, in the government, okay? Write down where you see those changes and where they need to be made. Okay, just like Chantel was saying, you journal that stuff down, you write that stuff down, okay? I say all the time, you give things words, you give them power. But at the same time, that's not going to be enough. It's great. Start with communication. Start communicating to your kids. Start communicating at work. If you see something, speak out. But words and ideas don't just make those changes, okay? Actions are created by evolution. We're evolving. It's based on creation, okay? God rested on day 7 after he was done creating the world, okay? After he was done creating the universe, that's when he rested. So we can't rest until we're done. Okay? And so don't stop at just changing your photo for one Tuesday. Okay? Don't stop at holding a sign at one rally. Just keep moving. Keep taking gradual and consistent action. Okay? If you're upset, write your government. Stand up or speak out when you see something going wrong. And then these are things, again, we can instill in our kids. We can instill these things into our kids. We can break those generational curses. I love that. Chantel gave me that, and I love that, okay? And it's true, okay? We can teach our youth to help, stop those things that we haven't started from us. Volunteer, okay? Les Brown, again, he's I feel like he's one of the greatest motivational speakers. So you hear me throughout, you will hear me referencing him because I just think he's amazing. Great story, amazing, loved his mama. There's nothing I don't love about that man, okay? So he used to say each one of us owes someone, okay? But we all benefit by reaching out and helping others. So that's what I'm going to challenge you guys to do. I want you to reach out to others, okay? Try and see who you can help, whether, again, it's in your kids, in your school, in your community, in your government, okay? Find out people. I'm going to add these people later on. Pathfinders, Coalition for Community Development, Boys and Girls Clubs, Missions for Area People, Muskegon Covenant Academy, Taking Back Muskegon. These are all groups, organizations that are actively seeking change and have been for a long time, and they need help from these people. So take this fire, take this realization or this thing that you have now and keep it moving, because that's what creates change, okay? Successes don't happen overnight. Steve Jobs, successes don't happen overnight. You will find that most overnight successes took a lot of hard work to get there. And this is something that's going to take a lot of hard work, okay? It's going to be uncomfortable. There's going to be those times where you're just, you don't know exactly what to do, what to say. And that's okay, as long as you're showing up with good intent and a pure heart. You're going in authentically and wanting to make a change, okay? You're not there for, you're not there for the opportunity just to say that you were. You're not there just because you think you should be. And maybe that's where it starts, but that you take that and you continue and you can change. That's what makes it. That's what makes the difference. That's what brings peace, okay? So it's listening, communication, and action to change. Those are the things that bring peace into our world. And those are the things that bring peace into our homes and our children and our generations. And then just keep that going, okay? I'm just so excited for everything that's been happening. And I know I get into it a little bit on Sundays, and like I said, we got cut off a little bit early on Thursday. And so if you think that there's somebody that needs to hear this or has thoughts on this, go ahead and share it with them. If you know of a community organization that I didn't mention, and like I said, I'm going to add those too, put them down below, okay? Let's support those people that are making change. If it's a community organization, if it's a group that like Chantel's group is We the Village, okay? And just find those groups, find those places where you can make change. Go to the mission. Start at the mission. Find something that you're passionate about, and I guarantee you there's an organization or a group somewhere that could use those skills and use that passion to go towards good change and go towards the community. Okay? Because when you put it to yourself, when you keep it to yourself, you're not helping the change, okay? Good words and good intentions, they are great, but they don't make a change, okay? It's those actions that make it go further. So yeah, so add anybody in the comments below that you think that needs support, that needs help, or that is helping the community. And if you have ideas below, go ahead and do that. If you know a mom or somebody that is making a change in the community, like I had Chantel, she's making a difference in the community. I've talked again and again about Michelle Tyson. I got to get her on here. And there are so many other beautiful women that are making a beautiful, strong, empowered women that are making a difference in our community every single day, not just now, not just this month, not just this year, but they're continually trying to make that change and instill those values in our youth and our community. So if you know one of those women, add them here for support, or tag them in the comments, have them contact me, or just send me their name and I will contact them, because those are the people that I think that we need to get on here. Those are the people that we need to start putting on display and making sure that they're getting the support that they need. And if you're a mom that has an idea and you want to get it rolling, talk to me, okay? I know people. Networking is my passion, and we're going to get it out there, okay? It all starts with an idea and everything like that, but if you don't do anything with it, you're letting it die. You're taking it to the grave, and it's not going to do anybody any good, okay? Progress starts with change, and that comes from risk. So take a risk and contact me, or contact somebody that you think can help you, okay? So I had a ton of shares. There was, it's still going. There's been tons of views. I got everybody that did it by force. See, there's quite a few in here. I took this fishing, just so you know. This shows dedication, perseverance, dedication, okay? I've got Kimberly Evans. I think that's backwards for you guys, but Kimberly Evans, you won $25 Lakeshore cash. I will get that to you, and we will connect and make sure that you get that. And just stick around, guys. This is the beginning of so much more. I appreciate all your support. Again, if there's something you think that I can do more of, or that, if something that I was talking about with you guys today resonated, again, the change starts with me internally, and then I can give that to the world, okay? We are bigger than we think we are. We make a bigger difference that we can. So thank you to everybody that's watching now, that's gonna watch this later. Again, please just make sure to, watch out. And that's Melissa, hashtag watch us change. That's great. And there's tons of resources. Yes. So please just get them out there. Mike, preach it. Yes, I will try. Okay. I was on fire today and I had to get this message out. So hopefully it resonates with somebody. Again, don't just let it sit here on your screen. Like I said, write it down, find a place, find a change, reach out, because that's the only way that change happens, okay? It really is. So again, I love you guys. I think you're great. I think that this is, again, just the beginning of just more and more to come. So thank you for your support. Have a beautiful Sunday. I hope you're enjoying it with your family. I'm going to go fishing with mine. And yeah. So I'll be here, and if you guys need anything, you just make sure to contact me. All right? Bye, guys.